Hi, good afternoon members of Silver Good. So today I'll be making tomato egg udon. So over here I've already boiled some water. So once it's boiled, I'll be adding in a udon and a bok choy. So okay, make sure that the water covers the noodle and the bok choy. So right. Okay, so when it's starting to boil, add in the packet of udon and the bok choy. So I've already cut off the stem and give it a wash. So just add it in and put it one side. So right now I'm going to cut the vegetables, the onion and the garlic. So alright, 2 cloves of garlic and 1 whole onion. So alright, break it up. So give it a light smash and cut off the head. Alright, remove it and put it one side. Do it for the second one as well. So give it a light smash and cut off the head. So take out all 4 sides. Okay, now next to onion, cut off the head and the back, halve it, and peel off the skin. Alright. So this tomato egg udon recipe takes less than 15 minutes to prepare. So if you want a healthy and a fast meal, you can use this recipe. So alright, slice the onion and the garlic. Alright, take a bowl. So this is to set aside the onion and the garlic. So put it in the bowl. Alright, onion is done. And move on to the garlic. So slice it and put it in. And you can set it aside. So over here I'm using a few tomato loose. If you don't have any tomatoes at home, you can use canned tomatoes as well. So give it a quick wash. Alright. And then cut off the head first. And then start slicing it and then dice it later. So you can cut bigger pieces. Alright. So one down. The other 2 as well. So make sure to keep an eye on your udon and your bok choy as well. You don't want to overcook it. So cut off the head and give it a half. Last one. So in order to cut it into bigger pieces, once you already get the slices, so cut it over here, dice it again, and then start cutting it. And then put it into a bowl. Do it the same for the rest. So make sure not to cut it too small, if not it will cook too fast and it won't preserve the red color anymore. So turn it down to low heat. Okay, last two. Okay, set it aside. Okay, so put your tomato one side as well. And now we're going to prepare the egg mixture. So I'm going to use 1 egg, soy sauce, sesame oil, and pepper. So here, crack 1 egg. And then for pepper, add according to how pepper you want it to be. So I'm going to give you a few dashes. Soy sauce, around half teaspoon to 1 teaspoon. And then for sesame oil, half teaspoon to 1 teaspoon as well. Okay, so the egg mixture is done. Give it a beat. Okay, once it's mixed together, put it one side as well. Get ready your strainer to strain the udon and the bok choy. Okay. So pour it all in. So make sure the udon is still not very soft. It's cooked, but it's not to the point where it will break. So alright, put it one side as well. And then right now I'm going to fry the egg. So bring back the pan. Okay, on the heat. So heat the pan. And then get ready your oil. So one trick to flipping good egg is to use a spatula that is wide enough to flip the whole egg. So okay, when the pan is hot, set to low to medium heat, add in the oil, swirl it all around. Okay, so give your egg a beat again. So fill the pan. When it's hot enough, add all the egg in. So swirl the egg around. So you make sure that the egg is all cooked at the same time evenly. So flip out the sides to make sure that it doesn't stick to the pan. And if you're not confident enough, you can cook it on low heat. So check a little to see whether it's brown on the other side, a little brown. So alright, over here, flip the egg. So it's lightly brown. So cook it. Alright. Okay, check the other side. So it's brown as well, off the heat. So start breaking it up into pieces. Alright. When it's done, get a bowl and put it in. Okay, put it one side as well. So now we're going to prepare the tomato mix. So over here, pan, heat it up again. Okay, so when it's hot, add in your oil, 2 to 3 tablespoons. So for this, I'm going to start throwing in the onion and the garlic first, followed by the tomato. So when the onion and garlic has softened and the aroma is released, I'm going to add in the tomato. And I'm going to make sure that the tomato is not cooked to the extent where it's very mashed. I still want to preserve its shape and the color. Okay, so low to medium heat again, add in the onion and the garlic. Alright, raise it up to medium heat. So you can break up the onion slices. It will speed up the cooking process. If you're going to cook it on the highest heat, be careful not to burn it, keep stirring it. Okay. So a little more. Alright. So it's beginning to start to soften a little right now. And the smell is beginning to come out. Okay, a little more. Okay, so the onion and garlic is already beginning to soften and the aroma is out right now. So I'm going to add in the tomato. So alright, medium heat again. So I'm going to cook it to the point where the tomato is still crunchy but a little soft. If you like crunchy tomato, you can cook it for a shorter time as well. So I'm going to cook it for around 3 to 5 minutes. Alright, so at this point, I'm going to season with salt and pepper. Okay. So cook it for a little while before I taste the seasoning. And then if the seasoning is not enough, add it more. So the seasoning is according to your own preference. So okay, I'm going to taste for the seasoning right now. A little more pepper for me. The salt is good. So okay, it's beginning to soften right now. So this is when you lower down your heat to low to medium and add in the egg that you have done just now. So alright. And then I'm going to strain the udon and the bok choy. So okay, once it's strained, add it back. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of touch of sesame oil and soy sauce. So okay, around half teaspoon to 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, drizzle around. Half teaspoon to 1 teaspoon of light soy sauce. Okay, get your tongue, mix it all around. Okay, once it's mixed, get another bowl, take out the bok choy. So I'll be putting the bok choy at the side of the plate later on. And whereas for the udon, I'm going to throw it back into the tomato mix and cook it for a quick while. So alright, leave it one side. So check on your tomato. Okay, so it's done. So over here the color is still red, but it's still crunchy. So alright, set your pan aside. And then adding the udon. And just toss the pan around, give it a quick mix. Alright, so I'm going to start plating the dish right now. So get a bowl, get a tongue, and then put the tomato egg noodle in. Alright, and lastly I'm going to add in the bok choy on the side. So 2 reasons why I'm putting the bok choy on the side. Firstly, I don't want to cook it any longer and it has already been seasoned. Secondly, it looks nicer on the side of the plate rather than together with the udon in the dish. Because when the dish has too many components, you don't know which is the main component of the dish. So okay, right now I'm going to taste the dish. So the tomato right now is still on the soft to the crunchy side of it. And then for the bok choy, it won't taste plain as well, because it has already been seasoned with sesame oil and light soy sauce. So I didn't want to add too much seasoning to it. I want to make sure that the vegetables still have a crunchy flavor while having the light soy sauce and the sesame oil taste to it. Alright, so this dish takes less than 15 minutes to do. You just have to do 2 things at the same time, cut the onion and the garlic, and then make sure the udon is cooking at the same time. That way you can save time. So alright, please try this recipe and then share with your friends during this circuit breaker. So I hope you enjoy this recipe as much as I do. Thank you and have a good day. Thank you.